Introduction. As the world continues to face growing concerns about climate change, energy security, and environmental degradation, the transition towards sustainable energy sources has become an essential priority for governments, businesses, and communities globally. Sustainable energy investments, which include the development and deployment of renewable energy technologies such as solar, wind, hydro, and geothermal energy, have the potential to transform economies by reducing carbon emissions, creating jobs, and stimulating economic growth. However, the economic impacts of sustainable energy investments are complex and multifaceted, encompassing both short-term challenges and long-term benefits. This paper explores the economic impacts of sustainable energy investments, focusing on their potential to drive economic growth, create employment opportunities, reduce energy costs, and promote long-term economic sustainability. Number 1. Job creation in the renewable energy sector. One of the most significant economic impacts of sustainable energy investment is the creation of jobs. The renewable energy sector is labor-intensive, requiring skilled workers for manufacturing, installation, maintenance, and research and development. As more countries invest in renewable energy infrastructure, the number of green jobs continues to rise, offering employment opportunities in a wide range of fields, from engineering to project management. The renewable energy industry has proven to be a significant driver of job creation, and the expansion of this sector is expected to continue in the coming years. Number 2. Stimulating economic growth through green technologies. Investment in sustainable energy often leads to the development of new green technologies, which can stimulate economic growth. Innovations in energy storage, smart grids, and energy efficiency technologies create new markets and industries, attracting both public and private investment. These innovations can lead to the growth of new sectors, boost productivity in existing industries, and foster the development of clean technology hubs. Over time, the widespread adoption of these technologies can contribute to overall economic growth by increasing energy efficiency and reducing costs for businesses and consumers. Number 3. Energy security and reduce energy costs. Sustainable energy investments also have a profound impact on energy security, which is a critical aspect of economic stability. By diversifying the energy mix with renewable sources such as solar and wind, countries can reduce their reliance on imported fossil fuels, which are subject to price volatility and geopolitical risks. This reduction in dependence on foreign energy can stabilize national economies and reduce the economic vulnerabilities associated with fossil fuel imports. Additionally, renewable energy sources often have lower operational costs once the initial infrastructure is in place, leading to long-term cost savings for businesses and consumers. Number 4. The role of sustainable energy in addressing climate change. The economic impacts of sustainable energy investments also extend to their role in mitigating climate change. By reducing greenhouse gas emissions, sustainable energy investments help mitigate the long-term economic costs associated with climate-related damages, such as extreme weather events, sea level rise, and agricultural disruptions. Although the upfront costs of transitioning to renewable energy can be significant, the long-term economic benefits, including avoided costs from climate change impacts, make sustainable energy a prudent investment. Additionally, sustainable energy investments align with international climate agreements and help governments meet emissions reduction targets, which can further enhance global economic stability. Number 5. Enhancing competitiveness in global markets. As the demand for clean energy solutions grows, Countries that invest in sustainable energy infrastructure and technologies can enhance their competitiveness in the global market. Nations that become leaders in renewable energy development are better positioned to attract investment, establish themselves as exporters of green technologies, and create trade opportunities. By fostering innovation in sustainable energy, these countries can gain a competitive advantage in the rapidly growing global clean energy market, increasing their share of global trade and positioning themselves as major players in the energy transition. Number 6. The economic benefits of decentralized energy systems. Decentralized energy systems, such as small-scale solar or wind installations, have the potential to provide significant economic benefits, particularly in rural and underserved areas. These systems reduce the need for large-scale centralized energy infrastructure, which can be expensive to build and maintain. Decentralized energy systems offer the potential for localized job creation, energy independence, and cost savings, particularly in developing regions where access to reliable energy is limited. By investing in decentralized energy solutions, governments and organizations can stimulate local economies, reduce energy poverty, and empower communities to take control of their energy needs. Number 7. Reducing health and environmental costs. Investing in sustainable energy not only benefits the economy directly, but also leads to substantial savings in healthcare and environmental costs. Traditional energy generation, particularly from fossil fuels, is a major contributor to air and water pollution, which in turn leads to a variety of health issues, including respiratory diseases and heart conditions. The transition to renewable energy can reduce these environmental health risks, resulting in long-term savings for healthcare systems. Furthermore, by reducing carbon emissions, sustainable energy helps avoid the economic costs of climate-related health problems and environmental damage. Number 8. The financial return on sustainable energy investments. Sustainable energy investments are increasingly seen as financially attractive, with a growing number of investors recognizing the long-term returns that renewable energy projects can offer. In addition to the environmental and social benefits, renewable energy projects can provide reliable financial returns through mechanisms such as feed-in tariffs, power purchase agreements, and tax incentives. As the cost of renewable technologies continues to fall, the financial viability of these investments improves, making them more attractive to both public and private investors. Over time, the financial performance of renewable energy investments can outpace traditional fossil fuel investments, providing sustainable economic returns. Number 9. Enhancing infrastructure and technological development. Sustainable energy investments also lead to the enhancement of critical infrastructure and technological development. Investment in smart grids, energy storage systems, and electric vehicle charging stations supports the broader transition to a low-carbon economy, which can improve the overall efficiency and reliability of energy distribution. These infrastructure upgrades not only benefit the energy sector, but also create new opportunities for innovation and technological development in other industries, including manufacturing, construction, and transportation. Number 10. Addressing income inequality and social justice. Sustainable energy investments have the potential to address income inequality and promote social justice, particularly in underserved and marginalized communities. By creating green jobs and offering affordable, clean energy access, these investments can provide economic opportunities for those who have traditionally been excluded from the benefits of economic growth. Renewable energy projects can be used as tools for community empowerment, reducing the economic disparities that exist both within and between countries. Access to clean energy can improve education, health, and overall quality of life, further supporting the achievement of sustainable development goals. Number 11. Long-term economic sustainability. One of the most compelling economic arguments for sustainable energy investment is its potential for long-term economic sustainability. Unlike fossil fuels, which are finite sources, renewable energy sources are abundant and can provide a continuous supply of power. By investing in renewable energy infrastructure today, countries and businesses can ensure a more stable and sustainable energy future. This not only reduces future energy costs, but also helps safeguard against the economic volatility associated with fluctuating fossil fuel prices. Number 12. Risk mitigation in energy investment. Sustainable energy investments also help mitigate the financial risks associated with climate change and fossil fuel markets. As governments and corporations face increasing pressure to meet climate goals, the risks associated with continuing investments in fossil fuel-based energy systems grow. These risks include regulatory changes, fluctuating fuel prices, and environmental disasters. By shifting investments to renewable energy, stakeholders can hedge against these risks and future-proof their portfolios against the growing risks of climate change. Number 13. Supporting rural development and infrastructure. Renewable energy projects, particularly wind, solar, and biomass, can be developed in rural areas, providing economic opportunities in regions that may have limited access to traditional industries. These projects create jobs in construction, operation, and maintenance, while also supporting the development of local infrastructure, including roads, utilities, and communication networks. By stimulating rural economies, sustainable energy investments can help alleviate regional economic disparities and promote more equitable growth. Number 14. The impact of government policy on economic growth. Government policy plays a critical role in driving the economic impacts of sustainable energy investment. Subsidies, tax incentives, and favorable regulatory frameworks can incentivize private sector investment in renewable energy technologies. Countries with strong supportive policies, such as feed-in tariffs and renewable energy mandates, tend to attract more investment and see faster development of sustainable energy infrastructure. A clean and consistent policy environment reduces uncertainty for investors, making it easier for businesses to commit to long-term projects. Number 15. Global energy transition and the future of economic development. The global transition towards sustainable energy is not just an environmental imperative, but also an economic opportunity. Countries that lead the way in renewable energy investment will be better positioned to compete in a green economy, attract investment, and ensure long-term economic stability. The future of global economic development will be closely tied to the growth of sustainable energy industries, which will offer a diverse range of economic benefits, from job creation to reduced energy costs and improved quality of life. Conclusion: investing in sustainable energy has wide-ranging economic impacts that go beyond the environmental benefits. These investments have the potential to drive job creation, stimulate economic growth, enhance energy security, reduce health and environmental costs, and create new business opportunities. Although the initial investment required for renewable energy infrastructure can be substantial, the long-term economic returns, both direct and indirect, make sustainable energy a wise economic choice. As the global economy transitions to cleaner, greener energy sources, The economic opportunities provided by sustainable energy investments will continue to grow, shaping a more resilient, equitable, and prosperous future for all.